And another story too that I wanted to segue into, like just being authentically myself this morning. And when I went to go meet, I met Gorilla Zoe twice. And even before I met him, such like motherfucking energy exudes across the goddamn ethers, like literally. And there's more to that story and all that shit, but I'm just gonna pick up where the fuck I am and what I actually know. um I was going through some shit, and literally, like, this is really, really a good story time. I was going through some shit. I literally, that song has always done some shit for me. So Lost has always done some shit for me. I remember hearing Lost for the first time and breaking down and crying, and literally just feeling like that's what the fuck I'm going through right now. And I remember I was in college. I think I was about 17 or 18 years old. So I was probably 18. Um yeah, I was probably 18, and I just woke up and I was confused. I ain't know, like it was familiar, like okay, I'm in Richmond. I'm at VCU. This is familiar. This feels like this is where I was, but it don't feel like where I was. And it was just like I woke up angry. I woke up mad. I woke up feeling like this wasn't my life. This, like, what the fuck am I here for? Like, it just felt like, what the fuck? And I've had these experiences before, even as a child. Like when I was 4 years old, I had snapped out. And it was just like, my mom wasn't, I don't even know where the fuck she was at. Like she was at home, but like she wasn't present. And it was just like, I'm in the bathroom and I'm flipping the fuck out because like I done forgot my purpose. I done forgot why I'm here. And it's like, so I've always been fucking consciously aware. And it's like literally I'm mad at God because it's like, why you even have me here if I can't even remember why the fuck I'm here? Like, and I'm not cussing God out because I'm only 4, and it's just like, but I'm fire fucking frustrated. I'm about to blow a fuse. And it's like hyperventilating. It was like having a anger attack, not even just an anxiety attack. It was like having a pissed off anger attack that like, why you fucking have me in this fucking hellhole, and this fucking hurts, and it just feels so fucking hard. Like, why am I here? And it's like I can't do anything. The adults don't let me do anything. Like, they think they know everything, they don't know nothing. Like, and it's just like, why am I here? So I've had these experiences before. Like, I've had these experiences before, but when I woke up when I was 18, I was pissed the fuck off again. It's just like, why am I here? And it's like, I don't know why I'm here. Some shit familiar, but some shit just feel like it's new. It's like the people are familiar, but it's like I felt like I just wasn't this. There was a reset, and like I'm out of the loop, and it's just like I'm pissed off. And so I tried to sabotage college. I was ready to like just say fuck college because I felt like college was dumb. And it really is. It really needs to be redesigned. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of people literally be priding themselves off the grades they make in college. Baby, it's less about the grades you make and what are you gonna retain from this experience. Who are you gonna rub elbows with? Who you meet and connect with? You know, half the students don't even fucking talk to the professors. Like, what you mean you not gonna talk to your professor? Like, they have office hours for a reason. And it's like I had to learn all of that. Like, I had to learn all of that over again. Baby, I was a studying whiz. Literally, I got to college. I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know how to study. And you can maybe say that, like, my prior education, too, kind of spoiled me because I didn't have to study. Baby, I would do the homework at breakfast. I would do, like, we could literally have a paper due. I would literally write that paper before class at school. So, literally, like, I wasn't challenged. I wasn't challenged. And literally, I think when I got to college, it was just like, when I woke up at that experience, it was just like, why the fuck I'm here? I'm making like $10.45, I think, at Greyhound. Like, that was something back then. It was like, I'm working at Stride Right too, and I'm think I'm making like $9 and some change now at there. Like, why I'm here? And so like I flunked out the first 2 semesters. Like, I was on academic I think warning, and then I was about to get on academic probation. Um, I had a lot of shit going on. Like, it was just like I felt like I had lost love. I had lost friends. Even like down to one of my male best friends, and it was just like we weren't even around each other like that, and we was always around each other, and it was just like it just was different. It was like my world had split, and it was just like, what the fuck is this? And so now I'm around fake ass bitches again, and it's like, how did I get here? Like, and so I was just pissed off, and I just remember hearing Lost, and I think I was actually by myself. I was in my car. I had a Jeep with 20s, and I actually paid for that car. I think she probably had to pay for like the last $600 because I was just like over it. Like, nigga, you can at least pay for that. Like, shit. So, but I think that was paid off anyway by then. So that's neither here nor there. Excuse me for going on my tangents. I just always felt like I always had to be so responsible as a child, and I do not like it, but at the same token, that shit made me who I am, and I gotta appreciate it, and I gotta love her for that. There's a lot of motherfucking people like the little Asian bitch. She was thinking like she got more money management skills than me and all this shit. Like, baby, you had an advantage. That's what you had. You had an advantage. But baby, I don't have no problems with money management. I don't have no problems with money management. You can give me $1,000 and I can survive. You can give me two. You can give me zero, and I'll go out in that wild to make it happen, baby. I don't have that problem. People just judge people all the time. You judge people by where they live, their circumstances, all that shit. I done seen so much money in my lifetime, like, that shit don't even excite me. You can literally pull money out in front of me. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is one of the things, like, I gauge people off. Like, show, if you want to know who, pull out some money around motherfuckers. See if them dollar signs light up in their eyes. See if them dollar signs light up in their eyes. Them dollar signs light up in their eyes, like, you better be careful. If you pull out money around somebody and they don't give a fuck, like, that person don't get, that shit ain't exciting to them. That shit ain't exciting to them. But some people so judgmental, they'll judge you off the surface. Like, you don't really know. You don't really know shit. But anyway, I was in that car and I heard that shit. And I broke down and cried. I think it came on the radio. And I broke down and cried. When I watched the video, that little girl that want to run away, blah, blah, blah. Definitely, that shit resonated with me. That song brings back memories, literally. And it's about some shit that I don't have proof about. And so literally it'd be hard to talk about. And so literally, you know, I've already said what I've said on the internet, but I just wanted to make this video about Gorilla Zoe and how he has impacted my life. And this ain't on no sack chasing. This ain't on no trying to like boost him up as a person. Like, he already is who he is, and he's an amazing fucking person. He's an amazing fucking person, like, literally. And I just wanted to like come here and share my experience. So I think maybe in October, like, I had left Dante. October would be a month away from being a year. And so in October, I heard that song again. And it was like, I followed, my Instagram was never like, if you knew my Instagram before I started making these videos and shit, like, I rarely posted. I rarely was on the internet. Literally, even when I didn't have a job and I just was freelancing, like, literally, I rarely was on social media. If I got on social media, it was to keep up with popular culture, and I literally followed mostly celebrities. I didn't even follow my friends and shit like that, like a whole bunch. So literally, my Facebook page, rarely ever used it. Probably will post something here and there sporadically after a certain time. I just kind of like fell back because I just felt like everything was so fake. Like everybody is showing their happiest moments. It's not real. It's like everybody trying to act like they got the perfect relationship. Like y'all bitches are going through hell because you're literally calling me and telling me you're going through hell, but then you judging my shit. That shit is amazing to me, bruh. Literally, it's amazing to me. And but they'll post them goddamn pictures though. They'll post them pictures and shit. Like literally, I just was like, you know what, I don't want to partake in this shit. Like me and my nigga, we be going through hell. And we be going through heaven too. And so literally, you know, we just gonna keep us to us. Like we gonna keep us to us. We both agree, keep us to us. I'm pretty sure he had loose lips in the street sometimes, trying to make himself look better than I. But who gave a fuck? Like that was him trying to con your ass. And if you want to fall for that shit, that's on you. And I find that anybody who wishes to think the worst of me, you ain't for me anyway. Because if you to know me is to know me. So to know me is to know me. To know me is to know me. So literally, that's that. If you was willing to believe the worst about me from somebody who literally, you know, was going through his own little things and spirits and all that shit was just flowing all through him, and I'm trying to knock the shit out of him, and not physically, spiritually. But I'm trying to like help save this man's life. Like, and I'm the bad guy. I'm the one keeping things afloat. Okay. Every dog has his day. Like he had his. So like literally as soon as I left, everything fell to shambles, and I left with leaving him set up. I left him with an apartment. I left him with the deposit. They didn't even want me to leave him with the deposit. They were like, they didn't want me to even give him the deposit. I was like, just keep the deposit there. It's already there. Even though it was mine, it's already there. I left him with the car. Literally told him just transfer the car into your name. Like transfer the car into your name. Didn't do that. Got a ticket in my car. Well, not in my car because it was his car. Literally got a ticket with the tags that was in my name. I was like, okay, well, you don't want to transfer it because I done gave you the title. I done signed it. All I need you to do is take it to DMV and fucking transfer the shit. You didn't want to do that because you don't want to be responsible. You don't want to pay car insurance, like all that shit. Like, yeah, because that's how this shit really go. And so literally, you know, people who make fast money don't always have fucking budgeting skills or financial literacy. Like they just think fast money mean I get things, and it's like, you know, you should really take care of yourself first, like before you buy your things. Like you got rent, you got car, you got insurance, you got gas, you got maintenance on the car, like literally. But motherfuckers aren't always raised with that type of mentality. So literally, while people were looking down on me, it's cool because I know who I am, and I'm fine with that. So I'm going in and out of this Gorilla Zoe story, and literally like I'm sure a lot of fans meet this nigga in person. I'm sure a lot of fans DM him online, and he reaches out to them or whatever. So literally, I don't know. This connection was different for me. I can't speak on this man. I will never speak for this man. All I can speak for is what this situation did for me. And I thank God for him. And I thank God for the experience. Because it broke a lot of shit up out of me. And literally, sometimes you need help. And you don't know always how to get help. You don't always know where to turn to, where to go, and all that shit. And so literally that's what the song is about. And so October, a year from when I literally told Dante, like me and him had broke up. We had literally broke up before I even physically left the house. We had literally, we loved each other, but we were not in love. And if you know what that is. Like it's just like, I love you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I actually will still protect you. But I don't really, it's like it's it's no animosity, but it's just like I'm not into you, like I'm not feeling you that way. And we became roommates, and it was just like two people that wasn't willing to, like, let each other go. And I really feel like there was a commitment made, that we literally made a commitment that we would save each other. Like, it's just like, I realized, like, I need to start saving myself, because it was certain things that I was giving to him that he couldn't give to me when it was my turn. And so I realized, like, I got to save myself. He wasn't realizing that sometimes, and he was relying a whole lot on me. And so, but I will say that he did make his end of the contributions. I cannot take everything away from him. So literally, we just came to a point where, like, we were roommates. And I think that probably happened in probably like 2000, maybe 18 or 19. And we had fun together. I feel like the relationship kind of got better because it was like we had fun together. And there were certain points where, like, I felt like the person I loved was still there, like, in love with, was still there, but it was like a peekaboo. And I felt like that hurt me more to have the peekaboo effect than to just be able to be like, no, this person is not my person, and it's like, this the homie I'm trying to save. And so literally, I started to refuse any type of affection and intimacy and all that stuff. Like, don't touch me, like, don't bother me. And I definitely know that took a toll on the relationship. And so if you ever fuck that nigga, welcome to herpes. If you ever fuck that nigga trying to one up me, welcome to whatever else he at. Like, cause I don't know where else he at, cause I stopped fucking him. Like, anyway, that shit is funny. I'm sorry. God, I'll be nice. You gotta be careful out here in these streets trying to be messy. I bet y'all bitches leave people niggas alone now. Yeah. Y'all probably want it. Just because that girl got it. I'm sorry. I am not sorry. I don't know. I ain't did a story time in a long time. Like, let me get cozy. I might need to go outside and hit some sun. Like, but yeah, like, yeah, if you was a bitch and you tried to fuck him just cause, like, I didn't care. Like, we literally had an agreement, like, but he couldn't even follow that. Like, it was just like, don't fuck no bitch without telling me. And it was like, he couldn't even follow that. It was just like, nigga, are you retarded or you dumb? But anyway, so, like, we just went through this thing, and it was just like, it was chaos and confusion, and I'm so happy to be out of that. And I remember when we were breaking up, it was very dangerous. Like I try to tell people, if you think about, like, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like, when the assignments turn on each other, like, that's kind of like how it kind of ended up being. And it was just like, I was willing to allow him to share space on this earth without me, and be him. I loved him that much. Like, I just wanted the best for you. Like, I don't want nothing to happen to you. I want the best for you. But, like, it was like, when I left, this nigga, like, turned. It was just like, bitch, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. He put tracking devices on my car. It was very scary. I would go places, and then he would call, and he would be like, such and such seen you in such and such area. And I'm just like, ain't no motherfucking way, such and such, such and such, such. Ain't no fucking... I believe in coincidences, but I am not retarded. And so I kept telling people, like, this nigga following me. But I didn't know that... I thought he was following me. And I was just like, how did he know where my house was? And because when I moved, I tried to move where he wouldn't know where I lived. And the whole time, this nigga, even before I left, like, this nigga was tracking me. And I think he was looking in my emails, because, like, he would know, like, he even knew down to, like, when I would have an appointment to go to an apartment, to see an apartment. So, like, when people be like, oh, I was fucking up by telling him too much, bitch, you got to keep your enemies closest as your friends. Like, that's what I've done my whole life. You keep your friends close, but you keep your enemies closer. So when a bitch be like my best friend, I really don't have that many best friends. Like, you can't have that many best friends. I probably got two. And so literally, I keep my friends close and my enemies closer. Because you gotta know how the enemy moving, bruh. The enemy retarded. They think that they got you, and the whole time they only know the surface of you. The whole time you know every fucking thing about them, because they're really really not bright. And so literally, I'm just like, the domestic violence rule book says keep secrecy, and I'm just like, I know who the fuck this nigga is. I know him within and without. I've spent 11 years with him. I know him better than you know him. And so for me, it was safer for me to tell the truth. So for me, on moving day, I had to tell him I was moving. Before I moved, I had to tell him I was moving because it was safer for me. And so literally, I did this. I was like, let's separate like a marriage, because literally we had made a commitment to each other. And so literally, let's separate like a marriage. And if basically I told him, if in a year we can't get it together, like in a year we separate, we focus on ourselves, and if we can't get it together and come back together and be healthy, then this relationship will end. Like, we not gonna have this relationship no more. I lied to you not. He died Thanksgiving Day. I left Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, I went and I spent it with my mom. And then I came back that following Thanksgiving had fell on a Thursday. And I think that Friday I came back and I moved. So literally a year to the date, that nigga died. And I also prayed, because literally I ain't gonna even bullshit y'all no more. This the truth. This the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm gonna get back to the Gorilla Zoe part, but literally, I was going through hell at work. And one part of my job was like heaven, and then one part of my job was like hell. And it was like having this balance of both. And it was like this another white bitch in the office. Literally, you got a lead role. You got a black bitch in here who will literally do anything for you. This bitch gave everybody else the praise. This bitch gave everybody else the office with the windows. This bitch gave everybody else the thanks and emails. This bitch literally rarely was thankful, and then used to try to get me to do her job. And it's like, bitch, why you here? Like, you don't even deserve your retirement if this is how you act, bitch. I'm tired of these bitches. I'm tired. I don't give a fuck what color you show up as. It is the character. You hear that? Confirmation. Like, it is the character. That bitch treated me like I was not it. But bitch, you know I'm it. That's why you treat me like this. And I ain't breaking it down and explaining it. Like, if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I remember, like, this bitch, like, I'm trying to come back to the job to get my shit. She gonna get mad, I guess, because I came on the day she wasn't there. Bitch, I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. I don't even want you in my presence or my energy. The way you treated me while I was here, bitch, do you think I want photo ops with you? Do you think I want to say goodbye to you? No, ma'am. No turkey, no ham, bitch. This bitch gonna call me and talk about some, oh, you forgot to bring the laptop charger. You forgot to turn in your ID. Bitch, I keep IDs from all my jobs. If you don't get the fuck out my face, you gotta turn in your ID. Bitch, deactivate that shit and get out my face. I'm keep this for keepsakes, bitch. Like, I've earned this. As far as the laptop charger, I honestly forgot it. But bitch, take it out my pay, because y'all been cheating me out my motherfucking paycheck. I know they cheated me over $2,000. Because when I really signed my contract, I signed my contract for one thing, and I wasn't getting paid by HR by it. So you literally cheated me out of money. If you don't take that shit out of the money, you cheated me, because when you cheat me out of money anyway, baby, I might own the company. Because that's not right. Like, why would you even do that? And HR was doing that to a lot of fucking people. I don't really know what's going on over there, but like literally cheating your own employees is crazy. The people who's literally working for you is crazy. It's devil work. It's giving white synagogue. It's giving Yakub's tribe. Anyway, so literally, yeah, that bitch was nasty towards me. So I'm going through hell at there. I think this is one particular day, like literally, I have been at work from morning. Mind you, my child is going through shit. My child is having she ain't never want me to tell it, but like it's kids going through this shit and this parents going through this shit, so she gonna have to forgive me. But she was going through a suicidal ideology. And me as a parent, that shit was hard as a bitch. Like, even though I faced that same shit, like, unless you know, you know. So for people who be like, you should never feel like that, that let me know that you ain't never experienced that shit, or you're lying. And so literally, people who have been through shit know exactly what that shit feel like. And even though it might be a moment, it might be a time pass, it's very dangerous, because one day it could happen to someone. So literally, I'm going through that as a mother. Like, I'm trying to make sure that she's not left at home by herself, and I'm at work all the time. I'm literally going to these narcissistic abuse classes, trying to recover from what the fuck I had experienced, and so that I could help her when she come home and when I'm at home with her. And so literally, I'm not even really being able to be there for my child like I want to, but it's like I'm being called to do this and do that. And so what else? I also was trying to start this business that I had, a great fucking $1 billion idea. And it's just like I didn't have the funding, I didn't have the sciences, I didn't have this and that aligned, and I ain't worried about it, because God gave me that idea, and that idea is mine, and literally I know God got me with it. And so literally I'm fighting for my motherfucking life, right? And so literally I'm at work. I think I was at work from early in the morning. I didn't get off till about like 5 or 6. And then when I got off, I had to rush to get to back home, because my other part of my job, I used to have to do this online thing with the students, and it would be at like 7, I think, o'clock at night. And so that shit was hard, because it's like I done got off work to get back onto work, and I wasn't even getting the reprieve I was supposed to, because if I did hours for my other job, it's like basically having 2 jobs. So like I have a main job, but I'm housed at another workplace, and another workplace is misusing me. And so literally my main job I'm starting to neglect, because this other workplace is misusing me. And so I'm literally drained, I'm tired. I'm supposed to be able to, if I work, let's say if I work 2 hours at home, I'm supposed to be able to cut that time when I'm in the office. And so that wasn't happening, because this bitch is understaffed, and she doesn't want to speak up and say that she needs more fucking help. Literally, I would literally contact the person who was responsible for like knowing whether, you had staff or not. And I would contact her, and I'd be like, we need help. She would send somebody right over. But this bitch wouldn't contact her. This bitch wouldn't say she needed help directly. She was trying to force them to help her, and like by having a pity party. And so it's like, bitch, you're not a real leader. And it's like, I'm not doing your job for you no more. Like, and I just couldn't take it. I know she had a time when the fuck I left. I hope she's doing better now, but and I really don't give a fuck. I just hope the kids are okay, because literally the kids who are, and they're not kids, they're young adults or older adults who were coming in to community college, literally, and I ain't holding no names back. I don't give a fuck no more. J. Sergeant Reynolds. I really hope there's a new turnover there, and literally it's centered for helping the students. Literally, get your shit together. And I'm not in your little systems no more. I can say what the fuck I want to say. So I'm gonna say it for the people that want to say it, and can't. And so, literally, I really do hope that gets turned around. I went to that school as a dual enrollment student. So literally, I really hope that like you're turning that shit around. It has great potential to be a great community college, but whatever is in it is literally not for the students. I don't know who's stealing money, but somebody is, and not only are they stealing money from the employees, they're stealing money from the federal government because they have a lot of programs that literally students weren't able to finish up sometimes because they'll say like, oh well, we don't even have this part of it anymore. I find that happens in HBCUs too. That shit gotta end. Like, you can't keep doing that to people that went and took their time and now they can't complete their program because you don't have the instructor to finish the courses out. It's like, or you don't have the connections anymore for them to get their practice in. Like, that's foul. That is thief. That's theft. That's theft. So anyway, I was going through that shit, and I think like I remember trying to rush to get home. I'm like, I gotta get the baby something to eat. I gotta eat. I ain't ate all day because when I started to get into that work mode, I don't eat. And so literally, I don't take my breaks to eat. I think I was taking my breaks to eat cigarettes. I'm not even fucking lying. Like, I know it had started getting bad because I had locked my keys in the car one day just so I could go smoke cigarettes. It was just like, bitch, you ain't even ate today. You smoking a cigarette. And it's so like, man, yeah, that shit was crazy. And I think I got off at 6. I got off at 6. Me and Dante had just reconnected because I had to get a protective order on him, and I was trying to play fair. Like, I literally could have ran him under a snag, and not even a snag. It just would have been the truth, like that he owned a firearm and he was a felon, and he sold drugs, and like I could have just like really had him in prison and all that shit. But I was just like, I ain't think that was fair. So I tried to play my cards the way I felt was right, and people wanted me to play the cards the way they felt was right. And so literally, I just was like, nah, this is evidence enough. This nigga has put a tracking device on my car. I literally took a picture of him sitting in his car in my apartment complex in my parking lot. He shouldn't be here. Like, he shouldn't be here. And then I have tracking devices on my car, like not once, but twice. Literally, this some movie shit. And I guess they is making a movie. Literally. Like, for real. Like, this was like some white man movie shit, though. Like, we don't get this in the black community. Like, this type of shit don't happen to us. Like, niggas would die. Like, somebody gotta die. And so, literally, I'm over here, like, I don't deal with the police for black people affairs. Like, I don't deal with the police for black people matters. And like, I'm like, bitch, no, you done took it too far. Like, you stalking me now. And I ain't never had that. Like, that's scary. That's some scary shit. Like, and I'm laughing, but that's some scary shit. Like, you don't know what it is that you got to come out your house and you got to look underneath your car every day. Or you gotta look over your shoulder every time you come out the fucking house. And you gotta pretend that you okay. You got to go to work and pretend that you're okay. It got to the point where I had to tell my job what I was going through. And I had to tell people I could trust what I was going through. And hoping that I could trust them. And I thank God, I will say that Reynolds does have things that they do right. Literally, I felt protected in that situation. I was able to give them a picture. Because he had came up to my job, but he knew the law. So he came up to my job, but he sat across the parking lot on some intimidation shit. Like, watching me in the car, in the parking lot, because there was glass that you could, like, see through and shit. And so, I played my cards as fair as I could. I could have gotten hurt in the process of trying to do that, but God protects those who move correctly. And when I say correctly, like, I didn't have malice in my heart towards him, but he had malice towards me. And so, literally, I'm just like, I'm going through all this shit. It's October. I done heard the Lost song. And something just told me, like, go follow Gorilla Zoe. And it was like, then something else, like my major self was just like, why the fuck wasn't you following her anyway? Like, that's one of your favorite artists. And it's like, favorite artist, like the only song I know is Lost and Hood Nigga. And it's like, I always love Hood Nigga because like I always wanted the Hood Nigga when I was younger. And it was like, you don't want a lawyer, you don't want a doctor. No, I want Hood Nigga. Like, I want a nigga to understand what I go through. And so literally, it's just like, I love both of those songs, like I loved. And but I had lost like memory of all the other shit that he had made. And it was just like, but that's one of my favorite artists. And it's like, but how that's your favorite artist and like you don't even remember the songs? Like, I'm just going back and forth with myself. But I'm like, I'm following all these celebrities, but I'm not following him. And it's like, I don't even realize this relationship that I had like with him. I'm just going back and forth in my own head. And so like, I literally go follow him and I look at his page. And I'm going through all this shit and I keep going back and forth. But I'll tell you this. I'll finish up the part with Dante in October. And so in October, both things happened. And so literally in October, Dante called me while I was at work. I think it was probably about 6 o'clock. And I literally was about to leave the office. And traffic at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in Richmond is crazy. I'm in the East End trying to get to the West End. And like West End, near Short Pump West End. And so I'm trying to get back home. I'm trying to get us something to eat because I'm like, it ain't no way I'm cooking tonight. So I go to Publix and get us some chicken and literally I'm in traffic. I know I'm in traffic for about like a good 45 minutes. Publix is right near my house, thank God. So I'm just like, let me bust my ass to Publix and get this chicken because I love that chicken. And I was just like, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna do this video. But before I could even get to all that, this nigga gonna hit me up and was like, he was sick. I don't remember whether he hit me up or I hit him up, but I know we had just got back in contact with each other because we weren't talking to each other. Like, we had went, like, that bitch, it was like, bitch, it's on site. Like, that's how I felt. Like, bitch, it's on site. If I see you, it's on site. Like, if I see you, it's on site. Like, because I even felt like he was walking around my apartment, like, all that shit. Like, it's just like, nah, So, it was wild. Literally, I don't know what happened, though. Like, it was just like, I guess I was getting dragged by that job, and, like, it was just like I gave in. Like, I gave in, and it was just like, you know, I missed my friend. And I think that was my exact words. Like, I missed my friend. And it had nothing to do about sex, none of that shit. It was just like, I missed my friend. I missed the person that I could talk to when the world was beating my ass. And it was just like, we had a situation, and he just, like, it wasn't anything bad. Like, we were talking, and it wasn't anything bad. We just wasn't, like, two worlds apart. It's like, you here, I'm there, and it's just like, it don't work. And we not on the same page. But I think, like, we was still, like, we would talk, and it wasn't, like, every day or nothing shit like that. But I think he had went ghost. And I was just like, what the fuck happened with that? And so I had reached out to him. I texted him, and I ain't hear nothing else back from him. So, like, I just left that shit alone. And then, like, that day, he literally calls me, or either I call him, and he tells me, you don't know what the fuck I've been like. I'm just like, hello? And I'm just like, oh, you still alive. That's what I said. Hey, now looking back on it, it was like, oh, I triggered him. Because I was, like, being funny because, like, bitch, I ain't heard from you in, like, 50 days. Like, but it was, like, more like 4 or 5. And it was just like, this actually wasn't October. We had reconnected in October, but this actually happened a week before he died. That's crazy. That just came back to me. So this was actually, we started to connect in October, but he went ghost in November, and a week before he died, and we got into it bad. I think because I responded, I think he did call, and I responded like, oh, you still alive? And that triggered the fuck out of him, because he was like, you don't know what the fuck I'm going through in this house. And it's just like, how is that my problem? And it's just like, bruh, like, how you gonna blame me for your problem? And it's just like, bitch, I'm going through it over here. Like, the fuck, we all going through it. And so literally, like, we go back and forth. He was like, nah, you don't understand. I'm sick as a bitch and da. And I'm like, call 911. Because I feel like he thought I was going to come to his rescue. Like, bitch, you been MIA for like 50 days. Like, bitch, 4 days, 5 days. Like, nigga, if you don't call who the fuck you was dealing with, like, where the fuck was they at? Like, you better call who the fuck you was dealing with. The fuck? Nigga, I'm going through hell over here, bitch. So literally, like, we go back and forth. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you going to do. Call 911. Call the ambulance. Like, because I'm not it. And then I sent him this text message, and it literally read that, like, I'm just over this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck no more. Like, I'm worried about me and Charlotte. Like, I don't give a fuck whether it's you, my mama, this job. I think I named a list of things that was getting on my motherfucking nerves. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck about it. And, you know, like, I'm not your problem. Bitch, I've been the solution, but I'm not your problem. Like, and you not the same way you know, like, whoever you was entertaining, like, those days, like, you go and go call them, go ask them, go get help from them. And I sent a text message that was like, it was very much like, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this with you or nobody else and all that shit. And so, I don't know, that text message set me the fuck free. I think this nigga, when I did that, this nigga got pissed off. He started, I think that shit made him unravel at the seams, at the core, whatever. But he got pissed off about that shit. And literally, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Something happened between us, and I know I had to go pray. And I was like, God, it's either gonna be me or him. And I don't want it to be me. But this nigga trying to kill me, and, like, literally, he gotta go. I've done everything I possibly could to literally try to help him, try to save him, whatever. Like, and I don't even feel like it's him anymore. Like, that's not even him. I don't know what that is. And so it's just like, you know, God, protect me from him. I'm not gonna go out there and try to harm him myself. But if he ever tries to kill me, take him. And that's how I did it. And I said, like, I would prefer if he could live. If he could live on this earth and not bother me and let me move forward with my life, like, let him live. But if he can't and he tries to come after me because I'm trying to love myself and I'm trying to be there for myself and I'm trying to heal and recover from everything I've been through, because it wasn't just him. Like, I had childhood trauma that led me to him. And so literally, I'm trying to heal from all this shit. And, like, literally, if he trying to come take me out and I'm not even fucking trying to do shit to you, like, bitch, that's on you. That's on you. Like, and I prayed on that. I prayed that God protect me. God protect me if he try to take my life. And I said that prayer, and I got a phone call a couple of days later. On Thanksgiving Day. And I even felt it before I got the phone call, because that's how connected we were. And it just felt off that day, and I just felt like something went right. Yeah. But that's that. And I've already went through how horrific that was for me. Even with us going through all of that, that shit still was fucking horrific for me. I lost a partner. I lost a friend. I lost somebody that I shared loving memories with. I shared love with, and I still got the memories. But yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was like losing a brother, losing a best friend, losing, you know, your husband, losing all. We just meant so much to each other. We were always around each other. Like, you saw one, you saw the other. It was just hard. That was a lot. But back to the Zoe part. I think I also went and followed Zoe that October. And I didn't know. I always let spirit guide me. It's just like sometimes I be making moves and I don't even like it's God. It's literally God guiding me. And so literally I looked at his page and I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed because I was impressed by his personal shit. But I wasn't impressed by like the lifestyle. And I'm never impressed by like celebrity culture and lifestyle. Like I think that shit whack and lame, but that's just me. I wanted to see like the personal effects. And he had like little personal effects hidden in his page, and I thought that was dope. I saw his kids. Like that's the part that mattered to me. His kids and yeah. And so like literally it went from there. So literally, okay, I'm being told like to just talk. And so literally I like the pictures of his children. And I literally went through the whole page. And I like the pictures of his children, and that was dope. And yeah, that was dope. It was fire. That he was a loving dad. He had also like childhood pictures and stuff. And that's literally what was my first contact. Like literally just that. And then I suffer from memory loss, so like that's the parts I remember. And so um there was nothing else after that. Like it was just like, or was it? I think he might have liked my page, like some pictures on my page. And then I think he started following me. I think that's how that worked. Like, yeah, I can't remember like time period wise whether it was like after I did that on his page, did he do that to my page, and I don't know. But I just thought it was dope. Like, oh, a celebrity's following me, and it's just like, but it's not the celebrity. It was like for me, it was like, oh, Gorilla Zoe who made that song that I resonate with. That like literally, every time I hear that bitch, it reminds me that like this shit wasn't my life, and that I am lost, and that I need to find my way back to where I'm supposed to be at. And so literally, um, and I think the problem for me is like I'm always running away from where I'm supposed to be at. I will run away. Literally, I just I don't know, that shit was dope. It was like the song wise, I'm just like that song just has so many layers and intricate meanings to me. Like that shit is more than just me thinking about losing a person. It's about me losing myself. And so yeah, I definitely know God helped him make that song. That song was made for me. It might have been made for other people too, but I just know deep down inside of my heart, like that song was made for me. Just even down to the little girl with her bags packed, ready to fucking go. Because I was like, that was me in my childhood. The symbolism with Ganesha, like all the shit, just like, I don't even know if people pick up on the symbolism in that video. Like, just, you got saints in there, you got all that shit, then like him battling himself. But that little girl is still lost. She's just completely lost. Like, her ass said, like, shit, I'm getting the fuck. I'm gonna come find you. Find somebody, shit. I'm gonna figure something out. Fuck it. And so, like, I don't know. That shit just resonated with me so deeply. It's just on so many levels. And, yeah, so that happened. He started following me. And so that was a part of me that felt like, oh, it's a celebrity following me. But there was a bigger part of me. It was like Gorilla Zoe is following me. And I didn't quite understand at that point like what that meant for me or to me. And so like now it's just like I'm at this point where like I'm just sharing this journey. And it was like immediately, like I don't know how to fucking explain this, and I'm sure like there are women who meet celebrities all the time and may feel like that. Like, but this was different. Like, for me, I can't speak to him. I don't know what the fuck he feels. All I can tell you is like what I feel. And for me it was like I had never felt nobody's energy ever like that. It was kind of like feeling myself. Like, it was like, god damn, like this feels like me, but it's like it's a man. And it's like, but it feels brand new too. It's like something I never even fucking felt before. Like, what the fuck is this? And it's like there's an energy I just never felt before. And but it felt like me. It felt like home. It felt like I had found myself. Like, and I don't know how to explain that. Like, I found myself in another person. I've never had experienced that ever in my life that I can remember. And but it was over the internet. And it was just like, I've met people I'm compatible with. I've met people I loved. Like, it was an instant connection. But like, this shit was different. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, and so I just gotta smirk and laugh, because like when you going through shit like this, like people will call you crazy and think, like, there's plenty of bitches who have felt like that with celebrities or even just a regular man, and it's just like, and then it wasn't the one, and it was just like, this felt different. Yeah, this was different. This was powerful. And like I said again, it felt like home. It felt like peace. It felt like safety. And I felt safe. I felt safe without feeling like I was being controlled. Someone was going to take advantage of me. It's just like I just felt like I could be. And so we did not exchange words during that moment that I had. It was just like a feeling. And so literally after that, I don't even like talking about this, so you definitely know I'm called to talk about this, because I usually keep my life private. Definitely when it comes to romance and feelings and all that shit. So if you ever see me professing my love about somebody, like, just know I literally love you. And no games, no gimmicks, no trying to fucking hurt you, trying to destroy you. That ain't even my MO. I like to build niggas up. I like to save people, but I don't. That nigga don't need saving. Like, that nigga don't need saving. So literally, like, God got him, just like God got me. And I'm pretty sure though, like, we both have helped each other grow in certain areas though. I think that's what it's all about. But yeah, that happened. But then November happened. So November was crazy. A year to the date that I left was when he passed away. And then it was funny because he passed away on Thanksgiving. He was crazy about Social Slim and all that shit. And it's just like the irony, which is not even irony to me. That was a sign. It's just like everything was signing after that. Like, shit was signing when I left, but like when he died, like, it was just like every fucking thing changed. It was a whirlwind again, and it was just like I woke up again, and it was like, what the fuck is this? And it was like trying to figure out who and what and all that shit, and tell my truth finally from my childhood that I held in all those years. And being able to tell your truth about people that you put on a pedestal and that you paraded around to love. And that shit hard, because people try to destroy your truth because of, oh, but you act like you love this person. And it's like, I do love them. It's just like I was a child. Like, what do you mean? And it's like, I do love them, and I wanted them to change. I wanted them to get better. I wanted them to do better, and they didn't. And I do love them, and they were my mission. And it's just like, I should have been my mission, and I am my mission now. And so it's literally like, That was really hard, but that was what my calling was to come out and start revealing my truth, and that helped me come back to myself, and it also helped me reveal the truths of the character of other people and how they were and what they did to me. And so it also allowed me to call out certain systems, and child support, count your fucking days. But now I'm being funny, but I'm being real too. That's why I never put that decoy on child support, because it was just like the way child support is designed, it is not for the child. Um, y'all really got to redo that system. And for real, like, I don't know, we just at a point where like shit is going down. And so I'm gonna get back to this story because this is what really matters right now. Um, November happened. Tay died. Whirlwind, change course, change of events. World opened up to something different. Betrayal at its all time high. It was just like, I don't know what deals were made with certain people, but I guess they felt like, oh, when Dante died, oh, this bitch was gonna be weak. She was gonna be able to be taken control of. Like, I think they thought Dante was my handler. Like, bitch, I was his. Like, I was literally making sure he was all right while I'm literally single-handedly taking care of everything else. So literally, I felt like they thought because he was gone, I don't have a handler but God. My handler is God, okay? I think they thought he ran the show. And it was like, how is the person who's struggling gonna run the show? See, y'all was looking at him for who he used to be. Y'all was looking at him for, oh, he this, he that. Nigga, I'm this and I'm that. I'm the shit, bitch. Like, I'm the bitch. I'm the one. So literally, like, y'all retarded. Um, Anywho, and that nigga will protect me with his life. It's just that he went rogue. Um, Let me tell him somebody did something to me. Some shit was going to end up going down. Some shit was going to end up happening. That's why I don't like telling people what shit be going wrong. Because people start to get ill, be hospitalized. And they don't even be on no shit like when nobody like literally physically attacking them. It's just like God is handling that shit. Like, karma's a bitch. And it could be good karma. It could be bad karma. But like, it's just karma's karma. Karma is what you put in, what you get out. That American view of karma is crazy. Karma is karma. What you put out is what you get back in. What you put out is what you get back in. So literally, it's just that. Karma is karma. And literally, a lot of us who have been wrong feel like we gotta have punes and we gotta use these fists. And it's like, bitch, I've been fighting all my life. Like, I don't gotta do that. Let me drop a single motherfucking tear. See what happens. And I don't mean just off no, you hurt my ego, you hurt my feelings. Like, I mean, you done did some fuck shit. Let me go cry. Let me go in that bathroom and cry. If I ever did a spell work on you, that just mean I was really pissed off and I wanted to make an example out of you. And if I post it, like, that's just, I want to make an example out of you. Like, y'all think y'all doing spell work. Like, you don't even know how this shit work. I don't have to do spell work. Baby, let me cry. Baby, let me go talk to God. Let me go talk to God about how you done lost yourself. What Stanley used to say on The Office. Michael, you done lost your mind. And I help you find it. No, when you go to you like, you done lost your mind. And I help you find it. I ain't help you find shit, bitch. Once I find it, I'm gonna step on that shit. You'll never have it again. Oh, shit. Like, I don't know who y'all be playing with. Like, it's not safe over here. Like, it's not. It's not. So yeah, like y'all that thought I was really like doing like ritualistic magic, I don't have to do that. I'm not there. I don't have to do that. Sometimes I just like to look at. I love a candle burning. I just love a candle burning. Bitch, I am the fire. Bitch, I am the wind. I am. Like, y'all really be tripping. Y'all need to know yourselves. Like, I am good and evil. I am good and evil. Learn ourselves. So literally, that happened. November happened. I'm going through all this shit. I hear lost again. I think I hear lost again. And this time I don't hear it on the radio. I hear it in my head. And it just made me reach out to him in the inbox. And so I reach out to him in his inbox, and I'm going through it that night. And I think I'm dealing with like I'm having these memories of my father touching me. And I hadn't even got to the part of my stepdad, which is horrific. The things that was done was horrific. I still don't even have all the memories. But your body never forgets. And going back to his house while I was in this state, and him pulling me to the side where nobody was at, and him looking me in my eyes, and him literally positioning himself to kiss me in my motherfucking mouth, bruh. Nobody knows how that feel. Like, my body froze. I couldn't move. I couldn't even think straight. Like, I couldn't even fight. Like, I wanted to punch him in his face, and I couldn't even move. And it was like, I'm already having recollections that this shit didn't happen, and now like that happened, and that just was like, whoa. That was like, whoa. And then to come out and tell my mother and us have it that way, and the way it came out, and it was just like, it was a lot. But that's fast forward. This was at the point where like, this was maybe, I don't even remember what month it was, but I just know my first contact with him literally, no, matter of fact, my first contact with him was like, I love this music. And I think I first heard this. I think I said it wrong, but like I first heard this song when I was 16. But I think I first heard this song when I was like 17 or 18. But I remember having an emotional reaction when I was 18. And I just told him like, don't go mainstream. Like, just, you know, keep making his music the way he make his music, because his music is like, you know, fire the way it is. It's like really helping people. And so I think that was the first contact. And then I'm having this shit, like I said, the shit about the sexual abuse is coming up, and his song comes in my head, and I reach out to him. And I don't really remember how the conversation went. We've deleted a lot of messages, so like I really don't even remember how shit went. But like, I just remember feeling safe to come out to him and tell him what was going on. Like, I just was like, I don't know what to do, like how to forgive. Like, my dad was, you know, molesting me, touching me, blah blah blah, and it was just like, I had never had felt safe ever in my fucking life to tell anybody that shit like that. Anyway, I had shared information about that with a childhood friend from high school, well, really middle school to high school. And but he had kind of got the information out of me forcefully. And so literally, like, just, I guess, like,